Do we have a Q&A video to film or something?
No, I mean, we might as well just do it now.
Okay. Let's go to the Discord first, I
Yeah,
think.
Discord first.
If there's any. We got one by Vicatron. The questions are you planning to tell...
Ethan! Ethan, wake up!
Uh,
Ethan, we fell asleep. This
what?
is... I think this is kind of boring, do you think?
Yeah,
Celebrating 5k more?
sure. What could we do?
I don't know.
What's something that people, like, wouldn't expect us to do?
I don't know.
I got an idea.
Okay.
Hang tight.
Alright. Wonder what he's doing.
How's it going, Unclubbable fans? How did we get out here again?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just kind of spawned in your car.
that's my car.
Oh, shit. Oh. Alright.
Well, we're
figure it
outside now, so we've got some questions to answer. We've got two questions here from Discord. One of them being from Vicatron. The question being, are you planning to tell a story with your TF meme videos? Do you want to answer this one first? Yeah?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. There's already lots of stories, lots of interesting little bits of lore that we've included. Overarching stuff with Wheeljack.
Yeah, I noticed that he jumped into my fucking drawing video.
Yeah, that was...
Fucking told me it was terrible.
Yeah,
What's his problem?
yeah, Wheeljack's been a bit... Everything's okay. He's been relegated to his corner.
What we got next?
Next question is from Zombie Badger on the Discord as well. Will you ever do another non-Transformer voiceover video? Now,
I would say later.
Later? Yeah, definitely later, when we've got probably after 10k, we might try and see if we can do that, so we can get not guaranteed views, but we'll get more views than we would have normally, because I've got ideas for like Red Dead Redemption stuff, ideas for Star Wars stuff, which
We can't do Breaking Bad because we got flagged for that.
So we'll definitely do other stuff in the future, stuff that we like and that we enjoy and understand all the little flaws of it, and then we'll get back to you on that.
Moving on to, I'm assuming this is YouTube. This is from Jazz Is Me. His question though from Jazz Is Me is, do you support Chrome Dome and Rewind, and why?
I support my favourite gay couple. They will forever be in my heart, and their story is extremely tragic, and I wish them forever the best in whatever continuity anyone wants to pick them up into.
I didn't even know they were a thing, so
Yeah,
this is new to me.
Ethan hasn't read most of the IDW comics. He's started it.
Yeah, I'm still going through the Marvel ones at the minute.
Yeah, and he's also gotten into the Energon one.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of Prime picking up. Can I say it?
Yeah.
Megatron's fusion cannon.
Yeah, we'll bleep it if when we think about it, if it's going to be too much of a spoiler. A18601.
Fave and least fave, B-Day design and Bay design.
What's your favourite birthday, Ethan?
Favourite and least favourite Bay design, and why? My least favourite is probably Q. I don't understand why they chose that as the direction they were going to take Wheeljack, Q, whatever you want to call him. But it's not a bad design, it just doesn't make sense. Favourite Bay design is probably Dino. I don't know, just Dino's design was very slick. The Ferrari turns into is a very nice car. He's just a very cool character. It's a shame that he wasn't Mirage, but I'm not unhappy with it. And it's weird because my least favourite is a character that's called not a character, and my favourite's a character that's not called a character. I would also put Sentinel Prime up there as well, because he has a very clean Prime design, and a fire truck was sort of like animated Prime sort of style. It was just interesting to see another Prime within the space of another Prime on the big screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're
Very
up
weird,
there.
all the things that the Bay films have given us, isn't it? My least favourite Bay design, which I would say it was Q. For me, I think it might be Wheelie.
Really?
Yeah, he's just not...
Squeaks.
I forgot about Squeaks. It's between Wheelie and Squeaks. Wheelie is he's nothing like the original character. In personality, yeah, nothing to do with the original character. It's just they took a name from G1, especially the G1 film, and then just went, there it is, chuck it together, and then do nothing, and then and then turn him, make him hump Megan Fox's leg. Now, favorite design, like you, it's Sideswipe's close second, but mine's probably Ironhide.
Ironhide? Yeah, I thought he looked
'Cause-
more like a black bear. Like he's got that black bear design.
It's giving
that
black
bear in
bear. It's giving black bear. Just because it's just such a really good design. I love his Dark of the Moon because they got rid of his arm cannons, but gave him these giant like machine guns. And if you've played the Dark of the Moon game, you know how good Heavy Iron is. So yeah, that's my answers. This
Which-
one is from Chevy Man 3030, and it says
Which Dragon TF character is the best? Dragon TF character.
Transmetal 2 Beast Wars Megatron, where he's like that red and gold dragon
Oh, I didn't.
for no
I didn't know
reason. I think it's Transmetal 2. Something
Dragon
like that.
Transformers.
Well, you got Dragon Strike from The Last Night.
Yeah. Is Predaking a drag?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Ooh.
Because Predaking from Prime is
Yeah.
one of my favourite like Predacon
yeah.
designs.
He's got a pretty good toy too. I want to get that toy one day.
Yeah.
The TF Prime Predaking is, it's between him and the Transmetal 2 Megatron. We've got a question here from Multitude Rule X 111, and it says top 10 favourite Transformers. We've also got a question from someone else. What is your favourite Autobot and favourite Decepticon? I think we do 5 of each.
5 of each?
Five of each. It would be Optimus Prime, obviously. Then it would be Wheeljack, Jetfire, and then Trailbreaker, 'cause my car, and probably Sunstreaker. Oh, Jazz. No, sorry, Jazz for Jazz instead of Trailbreaker, Trailbreaker instead of Sunstreaker.
Okay, cool. Favourite Autobots? Blaster, just love him. He's a cool character. Metroplex, I love the Titans. All the Titans are pretty cool. Fortress Maximus would be up there, but I only want to keep one Titan there. More the design of the Fall of Cybertron Ultra Magnus. G1 Sideswipe. And... even though he didn't last very long, but Transformers Prime Cliffjumper.
Oh.
Favourite
He's a challenger.
Decepticons? Top would probably be Cyclonus from the final season. He's just a cool, dark, always on Megatron's side sort of.
And he inspired our therapy video, because he gave Galvatron therapy. Well, he tried to get him into therapy.
Yeah. Bruticus as my Titan for that side, even though he's a combiner, he's still pretty big.
Yeah.
I would have said Tripticon, but big metal Godzilla.
Godzilla. Mecha Godzilla, but...
Oh, I really like Skywarp's design. The purple and black Seeker's pretty cool. And probably, are we counting Sentinel Prime from Bayverse Decepticon?
You can count them, yeah.
I'll chuck, what's that?
evil.
What's that? That's 5, isn't it? If I say
Pretty sure.
Sentinel.
If it's
Yes.
not... fuck it.
Sentinel Prime as my 5th there. But if that's not my 5th, I would probably chuck the Last Night Megatron on there.
That is a really good design. I love that design.
Yeah, until B Megatron Prime is Megatron is a real thing, that's going to be my top.
My Decepticons would be Starscream, Starscream, Megatron. Oh shoot, I had a couple more. Starscream, Megatron, Galvatron. Galvatron is third because he's Starscream, Megatron, Galvatron, Knockout from Team Fortress.
Team Fortress Prime.
Team Fortress Prime, yeah. What's my fifth? What is my fifth?
Shockwave,
What's
Soundwave.
my fifth? Shockwave, Soundwave. Soundwave's up there, but I don't think it's top 5.
Mm.
Because there's so many good heavy hitters in the Decepticons. Oh, Tarn.
Tarn.
Hang on. Tarn number 3, then Galvatron and the other one. Forgot.
Fair enough. Is that all of them?
Should be.
Yeah.
Soundwave on the who's on our Discord, but he also put in a community post. I think he's done 2 in the community posts. What Transformers character was given the most unfair treatment? Only appeared for an episode and was killed off immediately.
Cliffjumper.
Yeah, Cliffjumper from Transformers Prime is like my main
Cliffjumper
one.
from Bumblebee.
Cliffjumper from Bumblebee.
He was good in the G1 and he's just never gotten a good rap after that.
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
a
been
little-
kind
he's
of
a
left
little
out.
Hot-headed bastard.
Yeah, I think Cliffjumper's got a pretty unfair treatment over the years, media-wise. But also, Blaster just hasn't shown up in anything besides G1.
Yeah.
Like, he's had cameos in other shows, but, like, even, like, characters like Hot Rod got, like, spots in, like, the DS version of War for Cybertron and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I think
Yeah.
Blaster and Cliffjumper out of the Autobots are the least recognised.
Ooh, also G-Axis.
Yeah, G-Axis is pretty
G-Axis
unknown.
is such a great character.
I didn't know of G-Axis until probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's such a great character, and he's only in G2 and like the IDW comics where he's just kind of there.
Yeah. And pretty much any Decepticon that had a vehicle mode besides a flying object or a gun
Yeah,
hasn't really had any media.
like Crankcase, he was in IDW and that was it. After G1, Knockouts barely had anything. Tarn, Lockdown, G-Axis.
Yeah, those three have been pretty much ignored.
Yep.
On to the next question is...
From Kasane Max, what's your opinion on the whole Great War of the Transformers?
I like the war in the sense that it's been refined over the years, and having more backstory to Orion Pax and Megatron and all that over the years has sort of given us more insight to why the war started.
Absolutely.
It's just waiting for the war to finish.
We don't really hear about much of what happened on Cybertron. We just know that a lot happened on Cybertron. Like there was Tiger Pax, which is only talked about in Prime. Wolf of Cybertron is probably the most... Wolf of Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron are probably the most
Cybertron lore we get.
heavy glimpse into what it was and what it was like. There's not much mention about Tiger Pax, the city.
Bye! Yeah, so that's our opinion on the Great War.
Yeah.
On a scale of silly sausage to serious Sally, how silly are you?
They're pretty silly.
Silly sausage.
Goofy even. Nefarious perhaps.
Fucking retarded, perhaps. Yeah, pretty
We're silly sausage. We're
out of it.
Yeah, we're not serious Sally.
Yeah, because this video may come up next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just for a date reference,
We actually-
it is the 3rd of March 2024. So if you're watching,
2018.
I said 2024,
No, 2018.
but like,
It's actually
But
the 1st of January 2018.
we don't know anything about COVID yet.
No. Who's COVID?
What age or what Transformers media got you guys into Transformers fandom? Transformers 2001 animated. That was the first thing I can really remember watching before getting into the DVD cupboard and watching, for those younglings that don't know what a DVD cupboard is, it's these round silvery things that you put inside of a Blu-ray player. It's not Stan or Netflix.
Yeah.
I got into the DVD cabinet and pulled out a box with the Autobot logo on it, and I'm like, I watched this on TV, and then put it in and went, this is from the 80s. Probably Transformers Animated was the first thing that I watched.
Yeah, what was it? Robots in Disguise, that one?
Uh,
The Japanese one that we dubbed over in English.
the one where Prime's a fire truck.
Yeah. Mine was the 2007 Michael Bay film.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when I was like 3. What? No, it would have been 4.
Yeah, about that.
2000. Yeah, I would have been 4, and yeah, I watched the DVD in my house and I cried because I didn't know what was going on, and it was loud and it was scary. And then about, I think, 2 years passed, and then I watched the 1986 film, and I was like, this is cool, funny stuff. And then that's when I watched the Bay films again, and then went to watch Dark of the Moon in the cinema, and then Age of Extinction in the cinema, and then forgot The Last Night was coming out.
I didn't even watch Last Night until like a year after it came out, I think.
Same. I watched it on DVD with my mum, and even she was like, it's a bit much.
What Transformers show do you think got the best Decepticon,
Best depiction.
best depiction of the war and the effects of it?
Siege, War of Cybertron trilogy. It's the best. That's
I haven't
another.
watched
That's another. It's really good.
I haven't. Well, I started it. I don't think I finished it.
You will have to watch it in like 1.25 times speed, because everything about that show, apart from the voice direction, is good. The
Yeah.
voice direction is
Is that the one that's got Optimus Primal in it again?
yeah, that's one that's in Kingdom in the 3rd season of the
Oh, okay.
yeah. So that's that's that one.
Oh, cool.
Because it starts off with Siege, where they're on Cybertron, Earthrise, where they're on Cybertron, and Kingdom, where they're on Earth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
It's a very good show. It's a lot darker than people thought it was going to be, which is good, and it also shows a lot of the hopelessness of the war.
I don't know. I've played more of the games than watched the shows. So best depiction of the war would have to go for War for Cybertron. I would say War for Cybertron is probably the most that I got the depiction of the war from.
So War for Cybertron show.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I hate the fact that they're both called War for Cybertron.
It's part of the Prime universe, so I guess I could say Prime.
Yeah, so yeah, Prime's version of Cybertron is actually pretty good.
The Bold Action Man asks. Now, we did say no personal questions, but this one's not super personal.
This one's fun.
Where were you born and how old are you? Well,
we're not going to say the exact town and postcode we were born, but we are living in Australia. If you couldn't tell by our funny little accents, our evolved British.
hey
speak.
mate.
We're not. What are you doing? We're
Yeah.
not bogan.
Yeah,
We're country boys, but we're not bogan.
yeah, true. Yeah, Australia. I was
Australia?
born late 2003.
Yep. I was
and-
born mid 2003.
Yeah,
I was born mid.
I was born late. You were born 2000 and late. I got that boom boom pow, that future boom boom. What Transformers do you think look cool when merged with other Transformers? Kind of like combiners or Transformers using other parts of their own.
Revenge of the Fallen, powered up Optimus.
Transformers Energon, Optimus with fusion cannon.
Yeah. The Energon universe. We
got another question from user
I didn't crop
EP8Z2H16L. This is from 5 hours ago.
Yep.
Do you ship any Transformers just out of the pure, unrestricted curiosity? I love Chromia and Ironhide. That's just a blue and red Transformer. Looks
That's
cool
something
together.
we haven't seen, and I wish we did. I wish we saw that.
We saw a little bit of it in G1,
A little bit, but it was
and
like
it's in IDW a fair bit.
My favourite is probably Optimus and Alita, because Optimus is my little baby boy, and Alita is the best. The best. And probably Chrome Dome and Rewind as well. They're just because of how they were written. Ooh, Cyclonus and Tailgate as well.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, in IDW. Tiny little twink and huge Cyclonus.
Fair enough. What is your cheapest and most expensive Transformer toy? What is the most rarest Transformer toy you have? And what is the most important out of all of your toys, in your opinion? My rarest figure at the minute is in my dad's collection, which is currently put away because we don't have room for it. We used to have a big glass display case for him. But is the original white repaint of the MPO1.
Oh yeah. That Magnusy repaint. Yeah.
Dad had that, and it's still in storage, still in its box, unopened. He bought it and never took it out. That is probably the most expensive in my collection, in the collection that we own. But
my most expensive actual Transformer is also my rarest, which is the Japanese only Bay Film Vortex, which is like a redone version of like an Autobot that they did, and it's really good. It works so far.
That's not the Top Gun Maverick Transformer repaint, is it?
No, that's just the Top Gun Maverick dude.
Oh, okay.
He's one that I like as well. That might be my second rarest, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he's also my most expensive. He was 140, which that was when I started getting money, and I was like, and then I did that.
That one's cheap.
But my most expensive Transformer that doesn't transform is the Yolo Park Optimus.
Yolo.
Which would also be my rarest at that point as well.
I collect more Gundam figures than Transformers.
Respectable, because they're cheaper. They're nice and cheap.
They're cheaper, and I get a bit more satisfaction out of building them. But I am looking at getting the Gundam style Optimus Prime. I forget who that's
Flame
by.
Toys or
Flame
Furai?
Toys. The Flame Toys Optimus Prime model kit.
And all that, yeah.
Because he's 13 centimeters, and that would match the height of the RX Gundam that I've got. And I'll get a battle stand for him because it's a cool combination. What's my most important toy? Keeping my Siege Soundwave out of the lights. Because he sits on my shelf, which is right next to my window. So when it's up there, I kind of like tuck him behind everyone so he can't yellow as badly. Yeah, he'll yellow over time, but he's got a bit of yellow on his lower arm, I think.
Yeah, my Soundwave and my Netflix Megatron, they've both yellowed a bit, but my Netflix Megatron I put stickers on, so it's not going to yellow in the parts that it matters.
What brought you into Transformers Q&A question?
Same question, same as last time. I was brought in by Bay Films and then the 1986 movie.
I think Animated didn't quite bring me in. It would have been Prime that brought me back into it, even though I watched G1 before that, but I think Prime really ignited me to
That can be a different time when you're aboard. I think the second time I watched the Bay Films, I really got into it, and then haven't stopped.
Now we're back to Jazz's me. He's got a extra 2 questions for us. What is your total collection of Transformers toys? I would have to get my box out the shed to... Because I packed away a lot of mine a few years ago, so I've only got newer ones out on my display. But newer ones out on display, I've got maybe 10 or 11 up there.
It's a respectable amount.
Yourself?
Photo up on screen, it might have to cover both of our faces. But I've got quite a few because I need all these funny little people and then bought all these funny little people. And the collection is still growing.
This is another sort of favourite timeline sort of question. Favourite timeline for the Transformers. I'm really enjoying Energon at the minute. I would say that's my favourite for now.
Right now, that is currently my favourite. Whatever continuity this new Transformers 1 is going to be of, it sounds like it's going to be amazing. Everyone's saying it's good apart from one person who said there's too much lore, which for us is...
Yummy.
Energon universe is good. We like Energon universe right now.
All the questions that you've sent me.
That's all.
That's all the questions.
Thank you guys for asking the questions. Thank you for now 6,000 subs. And then we're gonna leave you with some...
Back to your office you go.
And now we're gonna leave you with some final words from the both of us.
Hey, Unclubbable fans. I would like to thank a lot of you for this, liking just my artwork and my revamp of all my G1 characters for the skits, the voices that I've done, and for the criticism that you've given me on things like when I tried Shockwave's voice. It's made me think about how I could improve it. And thank you for just watching, like for those that stuck out the alternators video. I know it was a change from what we usually do, but that's more of the side that I want to get into on this channel. And keeping it TF related. And I just thank you all for supporting my side of the work that I've done on the channel.
6,000 people is a lot, and it's been a bumpy road for both of us in life in general. Our stupid, dumb hobbies are now paying off. We're very grateful for all of you. Thank you so much.
It's been real. Trying to find a word for.
It's been amazing. I'll say that.
It's been very good, and yeah, it's been fun.
We've got a good community.
And Hayden and I haven't broke each other's necks yet, so
no, not yet.
It's coming to him.
But we'll catch you guys in the next video. And remember to like and subscribe.
Your grandma loves you. No, your grandma loves you.
Grandma loves you.
Don't ask for subs. Just say your grandma loves you.
Unsubscribe.